Today I'm at O'Hare Airport in Chicago, and going to visit the site of a catastrophe that happened in 1979. So let's take a look at it. In 1979, an American Airlines flight headed to Los Angeles left Chicago, and the runway is over in the direction that I'm pointing right now. O'Hare is in this direction. It took off and went about half a mile up in the air and then plummeted to the ground right in this field here. There's actually there were some trailer homes in this area at the time, but this is the area that it crashed in. There were 258 passengers on board. There were 13 crew, and there were 2 people on the ground killed. This was just utter carnage in this area right here. This is, I think, still to this date, is the largest death toll in an airline crash in America. What happened was a improper maintenance procedure that was done down in Tulsa at American Airlines' maintenance facility down there. They used a forklift to remove an engine that they shouldn't have done that way, and it damaged a fitting that held the engine onto the plane. And when it took off, the engine actually ripped off, and the pilots lost control of it. And there's actually images of it, and I'll post them with it, of the plane diving in this direction. Sad thing about it is the pilot had just finished a leg, I think, coming from LA, and he was not supposed to fly on this flight. And one of his friends that was a pilot too came up and asked him to take his spot, and that he had some family business that he wanted to attend to, and he ended up switching places with this guy. Otherwise, he would not be on this flight. His name was Captain Lux. But we're going to go over and there's actually a memorial that's just down about, probably a mile down this way that's been set up. I'm going to go take a look at that too. But this is where it all happened. There were bodies strewn all over this field. Now, this is the memorial that was set up to remember the people that perished in the Flight 191. You can see Captain Lux right there, the First Officer Dillard. I actually think that there's a guy that was with the Parks Department here in Chicago that and this is at a park, and I think it may be the park that he worked at or has some affiliation with. That's the reason they put it at this park. But on each one of these bricks is a person that perished in that terrible day. And again, this happened May 25th, 1979. I looked at the list of the passengers, and the bulk of them looked like were from the California area. So a lot of people perished. Anyway, I just wanted to pay my respects to these folks. I remember the day that this happened in '79. And I always thought if I'm by here, I'm going to go by and look at it. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.